Welcome again to this course. Today we are going to learn about CSS, which stands for Cascading Style Sheets. HTML is used to create content, but CSS is used to make that content look beautiful. So it means the importance of CSS is to make a web page attractive, improve readability, save time by styling many pages at once, separate content from design. CSS is used in three ways. There is inline CSS, internal CSS, and external CSS. Today, we will see inline CSS and internal CSS. This is Pacific Chenjene. If it is the first time to reach here, please subscribe to this channel so that you will not miss any lesson. Let's get started. First, let us open XAMPP and Sublime Text. We open XAMPP as usual. XAMPP. Then we start a patch. Minimize this. Then we open also Sublime Text. So this is the HTML file we created the last time. Let me increase the size. So how to use inline CSS? Inline CSS is written inside the HTML tag using the style attribute. So for example here, H1, this heading, H1 lesson summary, I can come here, then I type style, then inside I put, for example, color green, then also I put text align center. Okay, so you can put space here or you don't put space here, no problem. Center. Now I save, I go to see what will happen. So HTTP as usual, it is this one. So we can see now lesson summary is in the center and also is green. Let's go back. So this is inline CSS. It means this style will be applied to this heading only. So it is applied to only one element. So if you want the style to be applied to more than one element, now you use internal CSS. How do we write internal CSS? Internal CSS is written using style tag inside head section. So when you want to use internal CSS, we come here, down the title, we come here, go down, then we type tag style. So it is this one. So all CSS code we are going to put here will be applied to whole page because it is internal CSS. Now what you have to know is that CSS select element using tag or class or ID. So here you can type a style that will be applied to all H2 tag. So here we type H2, then we put, for example, color yellow. This is an example. So let us save this. Then we go to the browser, refresh. So you can see all H2 tag are in yellow color. So we can also change the background. So we type body, say background color. So for example, we put cyan. Save, then refresh. So we can see the background has been changed. Let's change this yellow to blue. Then you come here. So they are now blue. Okay. Now here it means all H2 tag will take this color blue, and the whole body will take the background color cyan. So for colors, we can even go in Google then you search for HTML color codes. So you can take this one, HTML color codes, it can take this one. Then you go down, you come here, browse the list. So here there are many colors, so you can take any color you want. For example, let's take this one. You can take this, the name, and this the codes. Let us use the code. Copy this, and you come here for H2. Then we type. When you are going to use color code, we start the color code by H, then the code. So save. After saving, refresh. So we can see that the color has been changed. Now this is how we use internal CSS. But here CSS is selecting the tag. So also we can use class and ID. So first you have to know what is the difference between class and ID. Class is applied to more than one element, but ID is applied to only one element. So it must be unique element. So to use class, we create a class using a dot, and we create ID using hash. For example, you can say dot class 1, then open plus, we close also plus. Then you say, for example, color. Let's take another color here. For example, let's take this one. It is an example. This one. So because we're going to use the code, we put hash, then code. So this class 1 can also put font size. For example, we put 20 pixel. You can also put font weight. Then you say bold. Maybe on this one. Now let's create ID. We create ID using hash. So let's say ID1. Then you say color, maybe black. No. Not black, let's say red. Okay, so now we are going to apply this class 1 and ID 1 to elements. So for example, let's come here, H3, then you say class 1. Then we come here, also we put here, we put class 1. So you can see that I have used class 1 2 times. But for ID, it must be used once. For example, let me come here, then this P, I say ID 1. So because I have used ID1 here, I cannot use ID again, because ID must be a unique element. So let me save this, then I go here, refresh. So you can see this has been changed to this color, and also this one. Then when we go to ID1, it is now red. So this is how we use inline CSS and the internal CSS. Now we can also put more codes here in the H2, in the body, class 1, ID1. We can put more codes so that our page will look nice the way we want. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe so that you not miss any lesson. Thank you.